Hello Virgos, welcome back to my channel. This is a reading for the first half of May. Remember, these are general. If you like a personal reading with me, that information is in the description box below, my email. And also, if you'd like to donate to my channel, that information is also in the description box down below. So let's get started and let's see what's coming on for the, first one is listen to your heart. And we also have self-worth. Okay, all right, Virgos, we are looking at what is your heart saying at this time, right? It's saying, listen to your heart. So this is when you really dive in deep. It's asking to really dive in deep into your heart, not into your mind. And this is when you really realize how much you are loved. So if you're having some negativity that has been talking to you mentally in regards to your value, to your worth, and all of those negativities, right? All those negative beliefs, go within and just recognize that you too are on a journey of self-discovery. And when you go on this journey, this self-discovery is what is to lead you to self-mastery. So really let go of any negativity, let go of any feeling of lack, let go of any feeling of needing to be validated or needing for somebody else to let you of your worthiness is the message that I'm truly receiving at this time. So it's really important to really know your value and to know your worth and not to think anything less of yourself, right? So right now, this for the first half, because you know, when we understand that we are already loved and that we have all that within us, then we can break the chain of the negative beliefs that we have about ourselves, right, Virgo? So let's see what messages are coming from the spirit animals for my Virgos for the first half of May. Okay, and we have let spirit be your guide. Wow, this is beautiful, and a rebirth is assured. So 32 comes to a 5, and here we have another 5. 5s is all about changes, and Hawk Spirit is saying that, you know, Spirit Guides is sending you signs. It's sending you numbers, synchronicities. You may be listening to other channels right now, or whatever that you're listening to. Spirit Guides are with you, and they're really telling you is right now it's time for you to shift and go within your heart of the steps that you're to take and the words and things that you say to yourself when it comes to value. And like I said, we're all on this self-discovery at this time. And it's time for you to give a rebirth. So this is the death of the old way, the death of the old self. And Spirit is really asking you right now to really let go of the past, let go of the negativity, and let go of the way that you see yourself. You know, the beliefs that you have about yourself. If you have any healing work to do, it is asking you to do that. It's asking you to bring that healing within your life right now so you can have a rebirth. Like I said, 5 is all about change. So what within you needs to shift right now? You know, what thoughts and beliefs do you have when it comes to your value, when it comes to your self-esteem? And realize, you know, with a rebirth is when the death of something. So what within you has died, what within you needs to be released, what within you needs to be finished and surrendered and completed. What is it that you need to let go of in order to have this new beginning? And this new beginning is one of value, one of worth. And when this happens, you have this new opportunity to become this new you with wisdom, right? The wisdom that you have experienced through your journey up until this point. Okay, so that card wants to come out, and this card. So, okay, we have the card, look at that, discipline and indecision. I use my intuition in all aspects of life and discipline. I can accomplish what I want, what I set my mind to. So yeah, you're to really become conscious of the unconscious mind, of your old habits, of the way you show up, right? In anything, whether it's in your work, whether it's in making any decisions, and go within your heart and ask yourself, are you doing things in the old way and making a decision into what? Having self-discipline in the way that you do things in life, and really shifting yourself to a place of empowerment by doing things that are different and not in the old way. So it's really asking you to become really disciplined in the way that you value yourself, things that want to stay. And if you're making a decision about something, we'll get clarifications on that and see what this is all about. Let's go towards the good tarot and let's pull a few and let's see what's going on here for Virgo. Wow, I asked for a few and few came out. Okay, so We have Six of Fire, King of Fire, Queen of Fire, Queen of Air, and Fortune's Wheel. This is absolutely beautiful. So this is asking you to really see yourself as someone who shines. Really believe in yourself. This is the card of success. This is the card of elevation. This is the card of being seen. So in this way here with the self-worth, you know, do you see yourself? Do you see yourself of someone of value, someone of worth, someone who is loving, someone who has, you know, mastered self-discovery and self-value, not needing it? So it's asking you to really rise above that and have the success in that, success in how you see yourself with the Six of Fire. Then we have listen to your heart, and as we see, there's a heart here. So the King of Fire is all about, so we've got Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. It doesn't have to be. All of these are just signs. They're just energies. So the fire energy is where we put our passion, how we use our creativity, how we show up for ourselves. And we have the sun right behind him, right? This is a wise man. Again, wisdom comes from the heart. And this is what really is the message that I'm listening to right now. So the masculine, the feminine, really having these two in alignment. As you're seeing, there's a heart here, and this is listen to your heart. So even the masculine part of you is here nurturing you and saying, you know, go within your heart. You have all that you need in order to create the kind of love, the kind of heart that you desire. And things are illuminating to you with this message is what I am receiving at this time. We have the Queen of Air. Wow, this can't be any more beautiful. Along with the hawk spirit, both air elements. We've got the owl, the wisdom, the white, the purity. So the owl here, along with the Queen of Air. The Queen of Air is the Queen of Swords. She cuts things out of her life. She's very bold and in the way that she speaks. So how are you speaking to yourself? How are you speaking to others? You're receiving a lot of messages. The Queen of Air is receiving downloads, receiving messages as above, so below, to bring this information to you, to ask you to shift, to ask you to change the way you show up, the way you speak, the way you think. So it's really asking you to rewire your thinking at this time is really the message that I'm receiving. You know, are you rewiring the way you speak? And then we have Fortune's Wheel, which is the Wheel of Fortune. And this is coming in saying, you know, once you make a decision in whatever it is, and this decision is based on you turning the karmic wheel, it's based on you turning it into another 10-year cycle, but it's going to take discipline. In this way, it's about divine timing. It's upright position. This is a very fortunate card. It's saying that the universe is supporting your shifting, your changing, and to allow the shifts and the changes to happen and to step out of the way and to work with spirit, right? So let's see what cards want to come out. Yeah, again, as I'm saying, to work with spirit, and the card of work comes out, right? You're here to work on your value, to work on yourself, so you can see yourself in this way. You lead others, you know. It's like, wow, how'd you change? Wow, you're completely different from the person I've seen you. You radiate, you're shiny now because you've been working on yourself. And when you do that, it's like, you know, when we send out love, but that love comes in first, and you're able to help others in a way that you don't even know that you're helping others. With the King of Fire, let's see what wants to come out for the King of Fire. Okay, we have the Page of Wands. This is very much a new beginning for you. It's a new start. You're going to go from this, you know, you may feel like a beginner right now. You may feel like you're on this brand new journey, and yes, you are, but this brand new journey is taking you to the King. It's really going to elevate you. You're going to master yourself, master your own direction, your own path, and being very, look, you're cloaking yourself from anybody else in the back. So he's very cloaked in the way he's moving, because why? He's moving towards his heart. He, she, it doesn't matter. So this is saying, you know, you're on a new path, and this path is of self-mastery when it comes to your passions and your desires and how you show up. How are you using the heart center, right? It's how we use it. That's the trick. And then we have the moon. The moon comes with the Queen of Air and the Hawk Spirit. So the moon is, again, about our fears, the things that have been hidden, the things that have been suppressed. So what else do you need to look at? Where are you within yourself? Where are you in fear? Where are you in communication with spirit? And the moon is about listening to your intuition. It's also diving in deep to your emotions and allowing the sun to illuminate the things that have been hidden in the deep waters. And this is saying you're being guided right now, and you're getting a lot of downloads and information here. So you've got this, I think it's a lobster drowning, and then you've got the dogs. Dogs to me are all about loyalty. So this is saying being loyal to your own healing, and this is really asking you to move towards that. And I say move towards that. We've got the Chariot. The Chariot shows up and says, yeah, it's time for you to make the intention. When the Chariot, when she gets in the Chariot, this is now found freedom of what? Of the masculine and the feminine, the yin and the yang. And now you're going in, moving forward through a place of balance, a balanced state of being. And this is saying it's time to move towards that decision and to what? And to let go, as the Emperor wants to show up in its reversal. And it's saying, you know, to let go of anything that was controlling, anything that was holding you back, anything that you need to let go of. So letting go of the things of other people, how they were controlling. So if this was Aries, Taurus, doesn't have to be, and this is Cancer. So you are moving from this energy, moving from the things that have controlled you, whether that's your mind, whether this is other people, how they wanted you to move towards whatever direction you wanted to move towards. And I'm just going to get another card on that. And let's get just one more card. And wow, look at that, the Empress. Yeah, because look at this. So this is not a match, you know, in its reversal, Empress and Emperor. At some point, you could have been a match with somebody, but now you could be moving out and away from this person, because you're just seeing at this time, it's not timing. It's time for you to keep following your own path. And we're going to, let me get one more, because the Empress, she gives birth to a whole new life, birth to a whole new way of being. And it's saying for you to recognize that goddess within, to recognize your own abundance, to really recognize that you have it all. You have all that you need. Is just in releasing maybe even that masculine version of yourself who has been, you know, controlling the feminines. We have masculine and feminine, like I said, with the Chariot within. So this is mastering that. You know, how do you see yourself? How does the masculine inside of you talk to you? Is it narcissistic? Is it controlling? Is it mean? Is it abusive? And this is what you want to really move away from and really heal, because that is what you're seeing. So the shadow, the moon, is showing you, you know, the relationships that we encounter is how we see the masculine and feminine within ourselves. And it's just asking you to recognize that. And finally, the last card out is the Six of Cups. The Six of Cups is being very nostalgic. So if there was anything in regards to a father figure too, this is now time for you to heal it and to really move away from it. So if you're indecisive about something, it's about reconciling that. The Six of Cups is reconciliation. There can be a reconciliation for some of you when it comes to a relationship. And I'm pulling one more, but again, I'm seeing this walking away from things that are emotionally not fulfilling. So whether these are your own emotions or whether this is a relationship, because this is in regards to, it's been great, but it hasn't been so great. And it's now time to really trust the intuition and to recognize what are your feelings and emotions telling you, not from a place of control, not from a place of anger, not from a place of things that have been suppressed, but from a place that has been healing and really reconciling with where have you been into the direction that you're going, which is what? Towards the Ninth Cup. So let's pull you a chakra. And this card wants to come out, oneness. It says you are part of the universe and always will be. And absolutely. And at the bottom, I have the card of destiny. Follow your instincts. They lead you to the truth. So we have here the crown chakra, and we also have the third eye. Like I said, you're getting a lot of downloads here. Look at that. It just needs some discipline for you to focus on what is it that you're intending to bring in, and to really allow yourself through a place of meditation to really realize that we're all one. You know, we've all come in to this universe, to planet Earth, in order to learn certain lessons and to realize, you know, that those people that are challenging you, they're also you. So they're just here to mirror that back to you. And this is destined for you to have this beautiful breakthrough. Until next time, sending you much love, much light. Namaste.